welcome back to my channel. Excuse the state of me, please. I am going to be getting ready in this video, so hopefully I'll look a lot better by the end. I was going to do my hair, but I actually want to do it in a style which I did on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and I had so many DMs to say, please show us how you did this. So I thought it made sense to just do it in this video, because then it sort of answers a lot of questions and I can't take credit for it. I did see it on Instagram and I'm pretty sure it's inspired by Cassie from Euphoria. So yeah, I am going to sort out my hair. I'm going to play with some makeup. I have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do, but as always, I'm just going to roll with it. I am also going to be answering some questions because I did a little Q&A on Instagram. I always forget to do them, and when I remember to do them, I love them. So I only answered a few on Instagram, so I am basically just going back to a lot of the questions that were asked then, and I'm going to answer some in this video whilst I get ready. Another get ready with me. It is officially springtime, guys. It's a beautiful day and it's actually going to be so nice all week. It's set to be like 18 degrees. It makes my heart happy, honestly. But yeah, if you do enjoy this video, please subscribe and like, and yeah, let's sort myself out. Oh my god, first of all, I'm going to brush through my hair. I only tend to wash it like once a week, but I've actually been having some trouble with my hair lately, and maybe you guys can help me. But it was basically getting really greasy straight after I washed it, which is really not like my hair at all. My hair is really good at being low maintenance. I can always wash it about once or twice a week and it lasts and it doesn't get greasy, and it can hold a style for ages. But recently I've been washing it and then it dries, but it goes like a really greasy texture. It's really gross and it looks like I've not washed it in like 2 weeks, but I literally washed it the night before. It's very weird. I looked it up and my sisters were like, you need to switch up your shampoo because sometimes your hair can get used to the same shampoo and not really wash it properly. So I've tried that and it's got rid of the grease, but now I've got really bad dandruff. So yeah, I'm being completely honest, and if you see a little bit of dandruff, I'm really sorry. It is basically just dry skin on my scalp. It's nothing like grosser than that. I was a bit like worried about doing my hair and I was like, oh no, what if you can see my dandruff? But then I thought, you know what, everyone gets it, I'm sure, at some point. It's not something to be embarrassed about. I'm trying different remedies to get rid of it, but for now that is just the struggle with my hair. So basically, I'll find the clip that I saw on Instagram where I saw this style and I was like, oh my god, cute. Was she just separated her hair. I think it'll be such a cute style for going on holiday or in the summer. It just looks like you've put in so much effort when it's really easy. All you need to know is how to do a plait. Basically, I just took like a section that went like just behind my ear, like that. And then you want to put this out the way. You just want to do a French braid or Dutch all the way down until you have a long plait, but make sure it's sort of to your head as much as possible up here. I just start at the top, and it did take me a few tries on the first go because it's a bit of an awkward angle, but yeah, just separate into 3. I actually find Dutch braids a lot easier. I don't know why. I think it's just the way my hands work. I'm gonna be really annoying and not be very helpful if you don't know how to plait, because I don't really know how to explain it. It's just one of those things I feel like you just have to keep practicing. But you want to grab a bit of hair on each time you bring the plait under. When you get to the bottom of when you've picked up all the hair, you basically just want to carry on the plait in the motion that it's going as well, because then it makes it easier to tie up. And then I'm just going to plait it to like there for the meantime, so it's out the way and secure. Just tie it up down here. So you want it like that. We are going to pull it out in a little bit, but you can already see like how cute it's going to look. So you want to basically do that to the other side, and I'll come back when I've done both of the plaits. Okay, so I've just done the other side. I'm just going to temporarily tie it down by the side of my face. I look crazy, and I also am so pale right now, but I'm trying not to fake tan before I go away, because I'm probably going to do it just before so that it's a nice fresh layer of tan. And yes, I am that girl who needs to fake tan before they go on holiday, and that's only because I've not seen the sun this year, so I have absolutely no base tan, and I just don't want to be pale in a bikini. Anyway, I'm trying to hold out, but honestly, it's difficult. Sorry, I'm just putting out the braids, basically just like tugging on them until they become loose and they look like a bigger plait. It's a good trick to make your hair look thicker. So that one's done. Same with this one. I basically just loosen the hairband and it gives you more room to pull out the hair. Now we've got our braids, I'm just going to take out the hairbands, and then you basically want to bring them, this is going to be hard to show, probably be easier if you tied your hair up, but basically, yeah, get right under all of your hair, then you want to tie them together. If I lift up my hair, hopefully you can see that they're like in a little ponytail at the back, and then you'll just want to bring your hair forward, and then that is as easy as it is. Obviously you could style your hair. I'm just going to be lazy today and leave it how it is, but yeah, it's just really cute, adds a little bit of something and also gets your hair out your face. Anyway, I feel like it fits well with spring as well. So onto the makeup. I'm thinking to do something peachy tones, and that is inspired by my nails. I just got them done this morning, and I've gone for like a peachy orange colour. So I thought, okay, let's have some fun with some springtime peachy colours on the eyes and maybe some peachy blush. I don't really know. I need to go wet my beauty blender, so I will be right back. Okay, I've also just popped in some earrings because I felt a little bit unfinished, even though we've not even done the makeup yet. First things first, moisturiser. Finally got another pot of magic cream, and honestly, I always forget how good this stuff is. Let's get on with the questions, shall we? Okay, so there's a lot of questions about weight loss, weight gain, body confidence. I feel like I could do a whole video on this, but I will answer some of the questions. So there's one saying I'm trying to lose weight, one saying how has weight gain and loss affected you mentally, tips for setbacks. I'm assuming that means in terms of fitness. So fitness has been such a journey for me. Growing up as a teenager, I was never into fitness until the age of around 17, I want to say, maybe 16. Just before my prom, I sort of was like, I want to look nice in my prom dress. Yeah, it just was not a natural thing for me. I'm not naturally sporty at all. I've had to really work to where I am. But saying that, I've definitely had ups and downs with fitness and my weight. I'm just someone who unfortunately has to keep up a balanced diet and work really hard in the gym to be happy in my body, which I say unfortunately, but I am fortunate where I can do that, and I do actually really enjoy it. I always say to people who hate the gym and hate working out, go with friends or your sisters or your brothers or your mum, your dad, anyone close to you who would be able to do it with you, or even just come along with you. Maybe if you want to go to the park, or you could go for a run, they could go on their bike. I feel like when you do things with somebody else, it automatically doesn't seem like so much of a chore. So yeah, that is like my number one tip. I think do things in groups, maybe go to like some classes. I actually go to a class on a Wednesday just to mix up my workouts. I am someone who, I've had PTs, I've had loads of PTs, and I do really love a PT, but I feel like I have enough motivation in myself to be able to do it myself, which is obviously handy because PTs cost money. You could always give that a go, get a couple of sessions with a PT, just for the motivation, just for some tips on how to work out on your form, exercises that will work for you, and then you can always take that away and eventually work on yourself. I think a lot of people feel pressure when they see people in the gym on their own and knowing exactly what they do, but You got to remember that's taken someone like me years to overcome in terms of confidence, going to the gym on my own, and also just learning. Like, I'm still learning now what works for my body and what doesn't. By the way, I'm using the Rimmel Kind and Free tinted moisturizer. I love this, and I recently went to the event with Rimmel and I got some more shades because I had one that didn't quite match. So this one's a much better match, especially because I'm pale, and it is 160 vanilla. Just started with a little bit. I'm gonna blend it out and see if I need to add more. I first initially went to the gym with my mum, which was really good for both of us because she is fit. She used to go on a lot of runs and stuff, but I think we both helped each other out because I don't think she really wanted to go to the gym on her own, and I definitely didn't. I had no idea what I was doing. So I mainly just stuck to the treadmill for a while, but it was just really nice knowing that there was someone there with me that I knew, even though I went off and did my own thing. Especially when you're young, I was only 16, 17. I just wanted my mum there. We went to the gym for a couple of years, and then I also changed my diet as well. I've spoken about it before on YouTube. That I used to do Slimming World, and I know that gets a lot of backlash on TikTok, but it worked for me and I have nothing but good things to say about Slimming World. I feel like it's not really fair when people comment on something that they don't do. It's not affecting them personally. I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me when some, like, let's say personal trainers or nutritionists, I know they're just giving their opinion, but when something has worked for so long for so many people, no one's asking you to do it. Maybe it wouldn't work for everyone, don't get me wrong, but it definitely worked for a lot of people I know, including myself. My sisters, my mum. So yeah, that is how I lost a lot of weight, but alongside I did go to the gym and I found a love for fitness. I realised how amazing I felt after a really good workout, and that's something as well as like another motivational thing. Always remember that you never regret a workout. You always feel so much better. It's literally scientifically proven that certain hormones and endorphins are released when you work out, and it actually can make you happier, especially if you're consistent with it. So if you are a beginner, ease your way in. Don't go straight in and do it every single day. Your body will be like, ah, and then you probably won't be able to walk for like 2 weeks anyway. So ease yourself in, do it with a friend, make it fun, follow some plans, maybe have a session with a PT. Just try loads of different things and see what eventually works for you. Don't expect to go in and know exactly what you're doing because you'll just be so overwhelmed. Just take baby steps. And in terms of setbacks, again, I've had plenty. Going on holiday, having an injury, being super busy, or just not having the motivation. Each day is a new day, and if your body's not feeling it, there's really no point in doing it because you might just make yourself worse, you might make yourself ill. It's okay to have breaks from the gym, and I think that's something I've only really recently learned in the last couple of years. Even the fittest people and the most motivated people still have time out, and that is completely healthy, that's completely normal. Just try and take a little bit of pressure off yourself. Life is all about balance. I know a lot of that is easier said than done, but I hope that helps some of you. Actually gonna go in with some new products today as well, by the way. I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury, what is this? I think this is the color corrector, I hope it is. This is like a concealer, but it's like a peachy one. And I'm just gonna use my finger to color correct. I feel like color correcting is actually my new best friend nowadays. I don't know whether that's me getting old. Yeah, that's really nice. So this is shade 2, by the way. I'm gonna go in with the contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury. I've been loving this. Fair to medium. And I just sort of stamp this on. Products like this are wondrous when you're pale because it just adds that life back into your skin. I've been seeing so many trends about jawline highlight as well. Should we give that a go? But yeah, I'm gonna use my brush to blend this out into my hairline, on my eyelids, and then I'm actually going to conceal. So before it was just a color corrector. I'm gonna use the Rimmel Kind and Free. I've actually not used this before, but it is 020 Light. Oh yeah, That looks like a good shade. I've actually really been loving the Benefit Boing concealers. They've been like my go-tos at the moment, but yeah, I wanted to try some new things today. It's nice and lightweight, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit of this one from Benefit just because it's a lighter shade. Oh, both of those concealers are really good together. Okay, so another question I got a lot was, are you gonna be vlogging in Thailand? And the answer is yes. I think I did mention before that I am going with my boyfriend and his family. So I'm not gonna vlog every single day. Number one, I'm going for 2 weeks. So I feel like that is just a lot of content. And number two, I am always mindful of who I am with and who wants to be on the camera. I'm not gonna be shoving the camera in their faces. I will vlog as much as possible. I hope you guys understand that. I'm obviously gonna be respectful, but yeah, I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to be vlogging as much as I can, and I'm going to be doing like some Thailand prep. I'm going to get my lashes done, I'm going to get my brows done, nails, I'm going to pack obviously. I'm going to be doing some videos before I go as well, and I am going to be pre-filming a couple of videos. So busy next couple of weeks, but I just honestly can't wait. Before I powder, I'm going to use some blush. I'm going to use this one from Peachy. I've been using my Charlotte Tilbury, whatever it's called, Gasm wand? Glow Gasm wand to death. So I thought, okay, right, Ellie, let's try something new. This isn't new at all, but it's different to what I usually use in my videos. So it's also a nice peachy colour on the Glow blush, and this is in the shade, I think the shade is Juicy. So I'm just going to take a brush, a really nice peachy colour, and I've got this in 3 shades actually. I'm going to run it over my eyelids because we're going to be doing peach anyways. On my nose, bit up here, why not? That's what I turn into when it's the summer. I'm like, oh, blush everywhere. And now I'm in desperate need for powder. Sorry, I can't switch up my powder, it's just too good. Laura Mercier, get rid of the creases before you powder, always. I forgot to use another cream product. Okay, should be fine. I'm just gonna powder like right under my eye because I really want to use this cream highlight from Charlotte Tilbury as well. Let's do that now before we forget. This is the same product as the contour and the blush, but the highlight version. And it is called the Beauty Light Wand. This has definitely been done, but I've personally never used it. I just tested it on my hand once. Love a cream highlight, especially in the summer and spring. It's thicker than the others, I feel like. Oh yeah, lovely. I feel like a more golden version. I'm hoping they do that because I bet that would be gorgeous. I'm gonna do my brows. I'm using the Gosh Ultra Thin Pencil. I usually use the lighter shade, but I'm out. So we're gonna go for darker brows today. The Dark Brown 003. I'm just gonna brush them up, fill them in, and then set them. Wow, the difference a brow makes. Okay. I feel like they are a little bit too dark, but we're working with it. Onto the eyes, which I have no idea what we're gonna do. I have this really nice paint pot, I wanna say. That's the matte version. Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize Walk of No Shame. Sort of a peachy colour, I wanna say. Kind of a darker peach. Let's go in with that as a base. So someone asked, would I ever consider going vegan? I have considered it in the past, and I rate anyone who is vegan, especially if you've gone from eating meat and dairy to then not. I feel like that is a big jump. I would love to say that one day I would be vegan or even vegetarian, but going back to the first question of like changing my diet and keeping maintaining a healthy and happy weight. For me, I feel like if I didn't eat meat especially, I would basically just live off carbs, which is fine. Obviously that's not the case. There is a lot more out there, and I'm not going to be one of those people that thinks that vegans eat salads, because I know that's not the case. But I could have a whole vegan meal and vegetarian meal, and a lot of the time feel really satisfied and enjoy it. But sometimes, more often than not, I feel really full and it was really nice, but I just don't feel satisfied. But that would just lead me to like binging, I think. Eating something like chicken, which is probably my favourite meat, and I could consider cutting out other meats. I feel like I could eat a breast of chicken with some vegetables and, you know, have that as dinner, and it would keep me going for so long. I do like the corn chicken as well, but when I just have like a chicken breast, I feel like there's not an alternative to that yet. There's a lot of like chicken nuggets and chicken goujons and stuff like that, and I do get them when I can. I think chicken is the one thing I wouldn't be able to cut out yet. I have cut out dairy before in the past because I am actually lactose intolerant. I took a food test and it told me that I'm actually intolerant to it. So I cut out cow's milk altogether. I never have cow's milk on its own. I know it's sometimes in other foods or other products, but I never drink cow's milk in my drinks, in my cereal, in my coffee, things like that. I always have a nut milk. And I did cut out dairy cheese for a while, and I did have obviously vegan cheese. I feel like I could do again, especially as time's going on. I think the products are getting so much better. That was like a few years ago. I tried to live off vegan cheese, and it was a little bit, because I love cheese. It wasn't exactly the same, but I feel like as time goes on and products become more similar to like the real thing, I could definitely consider it. I'm definitely open to the idea of becoming vegan one day. Who knows, especially like I said, with how things are evolving, let's say, in the vegan food market, then I hope so. I actually hope that one day we can all become really content with not eating meat every day and not eating dairy all the time, because that would be great, wouldn't it? That would be an ideal world where we all feel like we're getting what we want but saving the planet at the same time. That base is really, really nice. I've got a few palettes here. This one is very fitting. It's called Just Peachy by Too Faced. Might do like a little cut crease to mix things up. I feel like with peach, there's only so many peaches you can do before it turns like pink. I always drag my eyeshadow up, by the way. You probably have noticed because I take it quite far out, but I feel like it just really makes your face like lifted. Just gonna coat the brush and then go straight in, put some on each side. Cute. And then I feel like we do like a pop of peach in the inner corner. Now, does that look like I've got an infection? I feel like we're gonna have to add some shimmer, otherwise it might just look like my eyes are irritated. Okay, now it looks quite cute now that it's matching. But yeah, I still think some shimmer will make that look better. Add some more of that colour onto the outside so it kind of like matches. This one is from NARS, like a goldy pink one. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm gonna leave it there. What do you think? Very random and different, but kind of editorial. So I'm gonna do some mascara. I've been loving the MAC Stack mascara, and you've probably seen it everywhere because I definitely have. First to do my mascara, I'm gonna do another question. Oh yeah, thank you guys for so many book recommendations, by the way, when I mentioned in my evening routine that I really want to get into a good book. So someone asked, have you started reading again? If so, any book recommendations? The answer is I haven't, but I still want to. I've honestly just not got round to it, but as I'm going away, I don't stop going on about it, but I'm definitely gonna get a book for when I am away, because I feel like to start a good habit like that, a really good place to start is on holiday. I always used to read on holiday, and I feel like it will be a good place to get back into it. Yeah, that is my aim. I'm definitely gonna get a book for when I'm away, and I will let you guys know which one I end up going for. I'll actually put some on the screen because I had so many recommendations and a lot of them were similar, and I actually have seen people read the book since, like on the train and stuff, and I'm like, okay, these must be good because I'm seeing them everywhere. A lot of them are by the author Colleen someone. So yeah, I'm gonna get one of those. I'll let you know which one I get, and I guess I'll keep you updated in videos like vlogs on how I'm getting on and how the books are. I've been given a lot of recommendations from you guys, and I will obviously pass them on if I feel like they're worth the read. I feel like it'll be a good judgment because I'm not someone who is like a bookworm. So if something's worth the read, in my opinion, it will have to be really good. Okay, now I've done the eyes, I definitely need to warm up my face again. Laura Mercier bronzer. Just put it basically everywhere. It's mad how at the beginning my blush looked so intense, but now I'm like, I need to add more. Another little layer. What I like about products like this is they can go straight over powder with the right brush. And I'm actually going to blend it a little bit into my eyeshadow. I feel like I can't get enough of blush. Because the eyes are fairly heavy, it just makes sense to like even it out. I'm going to add some freckles. This pencil from Gosh, same one that I used in my brows. And just go straight in with like a lot of freckles. Looks crazy at first. Use your ring fingers and just dab them out. And they just blend, they melt into the skin. And it looks really nice and natural, and they actually went a little bit too natural. So I'm gonna add a few more. Okay, before we do the lips, which is the last part, I'm just gonna spray my face with the MAC Fix Plus. Please look how small this lip liner is. It's probably my favourite one ever, and I'm pretty sure they discontinued it. It's LA Girl in the shade Natural Cream, and I did rebuy this because I thought that it was the same shade, but it's just not exactly the same, and it breaks my heart because I actually cannot find it anywhere. But if you actually know where this shade is, please tell me. Before I put some gloss on, I am just going to powder a tiny bit. My camera just stopped recording because it said it was getting really hot, so hopefully it's going to work. And I've also got a 4% battery. Yeah, I feel like the Radiant Fix Plus just makes me a little bit more shiny than usual. And then last but not least, I'm going to be using this gloss. I've been loving this. This is from Kylie in High Gloss. It's the High Gloss in Daddy's Girl. A pink, it's actually got glitter in it, but it's not like really glittery. It's just a really nice shine. And it just feels really nice on your lips as well. So that is this makeup and hair completed. I really hope you guys like it. A little close-up of the eyes. I like how it turned out. It's a little bit different. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.